Mark.
AKA Mr. Perfectly Fine.
We're here currently packing for
At the Mr. Slimy's house for my unfortunate
departure.
from Lake Worth back to UCF. I leave tomorrow morning after a nice breakfast with Riley Manning.
For semester 2 of college.
Yep. And go ahead and show them our progress so far.
We have lots of piles and boxes and bags everywhere. We did toiletries, clothes, electronics,
PS5.
PS5, very important.
Most important thing. Just kidding, guys. Stay in
Mark's
school.
eye smile kit. And
yeah, we're just kind of taking a break real quick. We got pretty much everything done. You know, kind of not necessarily saying goodbye, but just enjoying the last couple of hours that we'll have together.
Yeah, so we'll update you on our progress soon here. Hopefully we'll be done by then and ready to say goodnight one more time. So, as we're getting ready for Mark to leave to go to college again, we're kind of reminiscing about the first time we experienced this.
Guys, first of all, just don't roast me in the comments about the room. I know it's a mess.
Or how we look. It's just, this is
I
a
look
real
fine. But yeah, obviously I'm going, and my brother's also in this room, so it's just two messy teenagers, but we're working on it. It's okay.
We're both adults, but sorry, we'll cut that out. Anyway, so we're just reminiscing on the past and our experience with doing this kind of relationship. And yeah, we were just thinking about last August when, after 3 months of a summer where we had just started dating and we spent the entire summer inseparable.
Everything together,
different
types of trips, adventure challenges, which you guys will soon see.
Just everything we did together, and we did a lot of stuff, so it felt like it went by fast, but it also was like, it felt like it had been like 3 years worth of stuff we did.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it was just over, so it was really, really sad in August when it was time for him to move away for his freshman year at UCF.
Yeah, and we kind of just because whole summer we were just rush doing all the different types of stuff, having fun, and then when it finally came to the time I had to leave, we were kind of unprepared, and we didn't even really talk about it until, or really think about it until the last moment. It was a similar scenario where she came over instead of at night, in the morning, to help me finish my packing and just say goodbye. And it literally wasn't even until the last 10 minutes where we were literally realizing what's about to happen.
Yeah. One thing that I know I deal with this part of things is I always feel like I have a countdown in my head. So I'm always rushing and overcompensating everything leading up until it. And then it just explodes when the timer ends.
And I guess it's kind of a poor example because it looks like we haven't learned much, but this whole night, I've just been trying to have, the most fun I can have with her because I know our time is limited. But I think it's important to take the time to kind of tell each other how we feel in the moment, even if we're just trying to, have fun while we still can. Obviously still are going to have to say goodbye, so it's important to have that moment. Or it's better to stretch it out a little bit. That way it's not all at once.
Yeah. And even though we're saying all this, but still doing the same thing we did last time, we're just kind of figuring it out and learning as we go. And we're going to keep getting better each time because we don't know how many more times we're going to have to do this. So, just going to keep
One day it could be you.
That's true. It could be me, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
That way I'm not always the bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're pretty much finished up packing here.
Yep.
Probably just chill for a little bit more tonight, and then Riley will head home, and we'll see you guys in the morning for
a more chipper, exciting time, breakfast, and just kind of like a fun little send-off for Marky here.
Breakfast at my house. And then we should be on the road by like 10 o'clock, so we'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Coming over for breakfast. Hey, sweetie pie. Hi. So, here for breakfast, early in the morning. My dad just went to go get eggs, and we'll see you inside for breakfast. All right, here is our breakfast. Got some sausage, biscuits, eggs. Looks pretty good. And we got some bagels as well over there. Let's dig in. Here we are, putting it all in.
Yep.
Now, I just wanted to touch on something that you guys just missed. Riley, here, let's look the other way for the lights. Riley and I were just talking. They can't see you if you do that.
That's right. Okay.
Like during breakfast, I was saying how I'm gonna try not to cry, but you have to let it out. You can't just move past it. But also, she said that she wants me to cry. You shouldn't want that, but like if it happens, it happens.
Yes.
Just go with the flow. Just keep it.
Right, like I want you to cry if you want to cry.
That's not the words he used.
Well, you should just, yeah.
But yeah, just keep it honest and just show your true emotions, because that's what's the best for everyone. We'll see you guys before I leave.
What is this?
All right, this is it. We're all packed. Everything's in the car. After like 5 times of forgetting something, finally got it all in.
Maybe.
We hope. I'm sure, yeah, like 30 minutes into the ride, I'll be like, I forgot something. But it's okay. About to say goodbye now. And even though it's sad, we know everything's gonna be okay because we've already done this, and we're experts. And last time it was like a lot harder because we didn't even know when the next time we were gonna see each other. We have an escape room planned with her brother, Jake. So it should be like in a couple weeks or so. So it's not even that long that we're going apart. So everything's gonna be okay. All right.
Bye.
Love you guys. Bye.
See you soon.
See you next time.
So I think my ideal goodbye would be somewhere private, secluded. It wouldn't be for at least like an hour or a couple hours, and maybe somewhere sentimental, somewhere that has meaning to you and that person. And yeah, I think it would be just a sweet moment to just kind of reflect on saying goodbye and be happy that for each other and not, dwell on the sad parts.
Hey guys, Mark here. I'm going to be answering the question of my ideal goodbye, which definitely is a tough one. And I will say it kind of depends on, who you're saying goodbye to, what the person means to you, on like the method you would use to say goodbye to them. But for this, we'll just assume that, I'm saying goodbye to Riley, like we did yesterday. And for that, I would say it definitely wasn't my ideal goodbye. Sometimes, like maybe with a different person, still Riley, you kind of think it's not really goodbye, you're just saying see you later. Most of the times with goodbyes, you're going to see the person again, so you don't have a huge reason to be super sad. So just with this one, I know I'm going to see Riley again, so there's nothing really to be too sad about. But our goodbye yesterday wasn't ideal. We did the same thing as we did last time, where we were rushing the entire day and never got the chance to, just sit down, look at each other, and just, feel each other emotionally, and just, I hate myself for saying this, but just cry together. I wish we had more time to just, let it sink in, have that sad moment, because now I feel like I didn't take advantage of it, and I didn't let that feeling that I had inside out. But it was still a really good goodbye, and I think that's just the most important thing for me, is just making sure you take that moment to really say goodbye, and then also keep in mind that it's not bye, it's just see you later, until next time. So yeah, guys, that's how I like to think about it. Let me know how you guys like to think about it in the comments. Yeah, peace out.